Can I tell Lahar that we are ready to... We're coming up on the mouth of the track. You can see the water change color, that rich soil washing miles out to sea. Our forefathers knew it as the gateway to the lands around Kraven, the finest raiding a warrior could want. Then, the Vlandians came and decided not to bother with cramped, cold ships. They'd sit in a castle and raid the lands around them. Except they called it ruling, not raiding. Hard to make things out in this rough sea. She's got to be around here somewhere.
Ha! It looks like her ship took a lot of damage. Her crew must not have furled the sails properly before the winds hit. And now she's just limping along. Sink her! Another one, for luck. Winds are still strong, and a new squall could brew up at any time. If she gets much further, we might lose sight of her.
Fire! Soldiers! Soldiers! After me! Soldiers! Troops! Soldiers!
her ship a mortal wound. It's going down. Now, finish off its consorts.
Who will unthread your entrails from your guts and hang you with them from your own yard arm. I am queen of these waters, you fools. And those who practice piracy here without my permission end up chum to it.
My lady, I am... Before we sail, how...
So, you are on contract to deliver me alive to Quillas, are you? I can tell you this then. My lineage goes back to the founding of that city. And if you spill so much as a drop of my blood, your own shall be drained from your body like that of a horsefish. As for the sea hounds, they are my allies and servants, and I shall not betray them to you. Are you?
Unlike Lahar here, we have not shed our blood today merely for a part share of a ransom, or to boost our standing with the merchants of Quillas. You are an ally of the Sea Hounds, and it serves us well to make an example of you. Your life is forfeit unless you tell us something we can use.
How do I know that telling you about the Sea Hounds will save me? So?
You know my preference, my friend. If I bring her back to Quillas, I accept your... Listen.
And now back... So, I have been making inquiries into what Fada told us about Omor is linked to the Bialik Sea by a wide estuary. I'm sure Puri could wreak a great deal of wickedness with his silver in his hands. So, are we ready to sail for Omor? That cliff jutting out into the sea over there, that's the Revel Cap. The Botanians will tell you it's the end of the earth, and the spirits of the dead take flight here for the west. Sometimes you can hear a howling that will set your hair on edge. Though I'd say it's just the wind passing through the sea caves at its foot. The passage between the isles of the coast and the mainland, we call that Rand's Laundry. The currents come through here fast and create whirlpools. The old lady of the sea washing out her nets, you think? Getting rid of fish-chewed bits of sailor in preparation for the next catch. This here is the estuary of Mazopor, taking us from the Bialik to Lake Laconis. We'd sail down here in peacetime, if we wish to offer our services to the Sturgian boyars, or the imperial governor at Diatma. We should be docking at Omor shortly. Not sure if we'll have time, but there's a place by the harbor that makes a fine herring pie.
Welcome to Omor, friend. Is that grizzled fellow with you coming up now?
Yolgur of Gokstad. Well met.
Not yet. As you see, the Omor merchants promised us a hoard of silver to protect their ships from the sea hound. Listen.
Good.
Listen though. We need someone to steer the fight.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore. Steer clear of those flames, eh? Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them. Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump. we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
Steer clear of those flames, huh?
Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump.
Jump now! You want your brakes to catch fire. Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them.
You did it! Look at that ship go up in flames. Their whole blockade will be in disarray. Head for shore. There are a pair of horses waiting for us. We must ride quickly back to the Sturgians before the Sea Hounds can reorganize the blockade. There may be some hound.
There they are! Ride fast! Ride through them!
That's the last of them.
Time to get back aboard! Get on the ship!
Well done. Now, let's run their blockade and reach the open sea.
There they are! Get ready to evade them! That was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful! Don't let them catch us! We need to get the silver out of here! That was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful! Look out! That was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful! Look out! That was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful! So, you did well with that fire ship. The silver is on its way to my order, and that bastard Purig will no doubt be... Just before I set sail for Omor, my brothers and I had a visitor. A merchant named Come now. I couldn't have you dash off. So, I need to get this. I shall see you. Let's.
Ah, good news. Yolgur's order has given you.
Greetings. I've got my longship, Corpse Maker, and more of my
I've been making some inquiries. Krusas is well known and...
No, not hard to find at all.
That's Garland over there, and beyond that the Biscan coast. I respect the Bisconners. Their sailors are as brave and as hungry for wealth as any Nord. They'll go far into the Western Ocean in pursuit of whales. They can be very cagey about their voyages, though, when you press them for details. Sometimes I wonder if they've found something out there. We're in the Gulf of Charas now. The fishermen here used to have this way of catching tuna. Herd them into a maze of nets into a smaller and smaller area, until they could just spear them from their boats and drag them out. Worked like dogs for a few days, then ate like kings for months. Can't do that these days, though. Too many pirates of... The lookout has spotted sails. That may be Krusas' fleet.
Did you see that big fiery ball? Not very accurate, I warrant. But if one of our ships gets hit by one of those, I've heard Krusas does this. He doesn't try to maneuver or run, but lashes his ships together, building himself a floating fortress. He mounts mangonels on them, and peppers any attackers with flaming pitch. Not a bad tactic if you've got the time to prepare and you just want to be left alone. If our captured ship, the Golden Wasp, is fast and maneuverable and has that ballista, if we make it as light as possible by have a good look at Krustas' floating fortress before we attack. That hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Unless you want to swim back, I suggest we keep moving. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again. That hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Unless you want to swim back, I suggest we keep moving. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again. That hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Choose your targets. Take out the mangonels before we run out of stones. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again. Hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Unless you want to swim, stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again. Have a good look at Krustas' floating fortress. Hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. There's one mangonel down! That hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Unless you want to smash that mangonel. Look at it, like a broken toy. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. You silence those mangonels. Now let's all move in and board them!
They're right behind you! Row, lads, row!
That was a good fight. Now then, I wish to present you with my old acquaintance, Cruzas.
I am Salautus Cruzas. I sail under the protection of the Sea Hound. So then, I believe I have heard of you. Purig spoke of you. From what I know, I think I can be of use to you. Do we have a bargain? I tell you what I know, and you give me my freedom. So then, he told... So, I can tell you how to find Purig. Indeed, among... Good.
If Purig is holding your sister as a hostage, then capturing his round ship will be a very delicate affair. If he sees Cruzas' ship and believes that we are Cruzas, he may be able to allay his suspicions.
For now, you say, what, might I ask, is to be my fate?
Well,
Let's hope. Well, here we are, ready to set sail for Angran Fjord and settle accounts with our enemies once and for all. Lahar will sail with us, and Bjolgur and more of his brothers may join us at our destination. We have Krusa's ship, and Krusa's too, of course, much as he might not like it, and hope